if you haven't done Mandala before, it's kind of like a fun vinyasa, and we move 360 degrees around the mat, and it's really cool. So I show you the flow first so you know what's going on. All right, so from your down dog, on the inhale, you send the foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee goes to opposite elbow. You then extend the leg out long to the side. Now your back foot drops down entirely and the opposite arm lifts up. From here, you can squeeze the inner thighs to hover the foot. Then you float the hand back down, send the foot back up to the sky. Take an inhale, then exhale, knee to chest, draw it in, drop the foot down with control. Inhaling, opposite foot lifts up for a standing split. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest towards the nose. Now from here, this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky, okay? I'm just going to move back so you can see me a little bit more. So the knee comes into the chest, then you try and take the foot all the way through to land into a pistol squat, okay? You can use blocks to go through that transition. Try and keep the foot hovered off the ground. Babe, can you move back away from the line? And then your hands go back down on the ground. You push with the heel, whoop. Drag your foot back up and you're back into that standing split. Soften the front knee, drop the foot behind. And you're in your high lunge, sweep your arms up. Exhale to pivot, pivot. You're in your warrior two. Take an inhale, then exhale to float the hands down to the ground. Push the bum back and you're in a kind of variation of a pyramid pose. Take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands go down. Step the foot behind. And then you go through your vinyasa. Okay? So there's a little bit of interesting movement going on. I would recommend having a couple of bricks or something just so you can put your weight onto it, okay? Everyone excited?
Do you want to check the waiting list just one final time?
Yeah.
I think Dave might be waiting.
Oh yeah, we do have someone else. David Lola. So we just got one more person coming in.
Awesome.
All right, beautiful guys. When you are ready, we're actually going to start off standing at the top of our mats. Hey, David. So, if you want to start off standing at the top of your mat, there you go. Have your feet hip distance and come into a very passive forward fold. So just allow yourself to flop all the way down. Now again, if you're not used to not used to Mandala, we start off with a little bit of yin before we completely get started. So, like Dill here, you come into that forward fold. Now I just want you to take a few deep breaths to just allow everything to soften down, okay? Beautiful. Every exhale, just allow yourself to flop a little bit more over those legs. You can have a soft bend in the knees and maybe just start to notice as you transfer the weight into the front of the foot, maybe you feel it a little bit more into the calf or the weight back into the foot and you feel it a little bit more into the hamstring. Beautiful, guys. Just take 2 more breaths here. So we're really just trying to arrive on the mat as much as we possibly can. Just need a bit of time. Take a final nice deep breath. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, just slowly start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Really be indulgent with this. So stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Make sure your head is the last thing to lift. When you get to the top, do a really nice big exaggerated shoulder shrug up, back and down one more time to just open up through the front of the chest. Beautiful. Then inhale to sweep your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale to fold all the way forward. Inhale to halfway lift. So hands move up the shin, shoulders go down the back. Exhale to fold. We're just going to pulse here 5 times to open up through the back of the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Really keep the weight into the heels. And exhale to fold. See if you can go a little bit deeper each time. Inhale to halfway. And exhale to fold. Final 2. Inhale to halfway. Exhale to fold. Final 1. Inhale to halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, hands go on the ground. Step the feet behind. Come into your high plank position. Beautiful. Really shift the weight forward. So in our high plank, we really want our shoulders directly over our wrists. The space between the shoulder blades goes up towards the ceiling. Your belly button is trying to touch the ceiling at the same time, but you keep your bum low. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs. Try and see if you can come onto the very tips of your toes. So we're strengthening every single part of our body. It's really nice and high. We've got this doming through our back. Hold it here. 2 more breaths. You should really start to feel your core getting nice and strong as everything sucks in and rounds. Your shoulders should be feeling a little bit fiery as you keep wrapping the armpits in towards the body. Take a final breath. Then exhale to slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. Inhale to come into your baby cobra. So just hover the chest. Now glue the inner thighs together and just start to hover the hands. Start to pull the shoulders down your back. Lift the chest up as high as you can, but draw your chin in towards your chest. So we're really lengthening through the back of the neck. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Then actively try and lift your feet up a little bit higher, but try and keep the legs straight. Beautiful. So you're driving the hip bone down, you're lifting through the chest, you're lifting through the legs, and everything is squeezing together. Take a final breath and exhale to release. Hands go underneath your shoulders, push back, you're in your down dog. Beautiful. And just walk your dog out. So pedal the feet, sway the hips, sway the head. Do any movement that kind of feels good, like kind of feels intuitive as soon as you step onto the mat to warm up. Take a final nice deep inhale and deep exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale, gazing between the hands, bending at the knees. Step or jump to come all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you arrive, then exhale to fold. Again, inhale to just slowly ripple up the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Don't rush it. Do that nice big exaggerated shoulder shrug. Inhale to sweep your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Remember, we're just creating a little bit of space. Then exhale to fold all the way forward. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, hands go on the ground. Step or jump back. You're in your high plank. 5 breath hold once more. Maybe see if you can go a little bit stronger. Can you shift your weight forward a little bit more? Can you really dome out through the upper spine? So really send the space between the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Keep wrapping those armpits in so that eye of the elbow shines forward. 2 more breaths. Really squeeze and engage. Come onto the very tips of those toes if you aren't already. Final breath. And slowly lower all the way down. Inhale to come into your baby cobra, maybe an up dog if you feel ready. So push the hands down, lift the chest, really have the nice deep back bend. Then exhale, push back, you're in your down dog. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start our flow. We're going to go a little bit slower on the first round, and then we'll start to pick up the pace. All right, so on your next inhale, send the right foot up to the sky. Really extend it nice and long. Then exhale, the knee goes to the opposite elbow. From here, extend the leg out long to the side. Now the foot can touch down to the ground. The left arm lifts up, you're in your fallen triangle. Second option is to squeeze your inner thighs and lift the right foot off the ground. Now you can keep it lifted the whole time if you want to advance this. Exhale, float the left hand down. Right foot lifts straight up to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in, then drop the foot down with control in between the hands. Inhaling, left foot lifts up to the sky. You come into a standing splits. There you go. Now on the exhale, you fold your chest over the leg and you draw your left knee into your chest. So just before you go any further, see how small of a ball you can go into by drawing that left knee in. Then nice and controlled, come onto your fingertips or onto blocks as you kick that left leg all the way through to come to land in your pistol squat. Beautiful. Try and see if you can reach your fingertips out in front of you, or maybe they're still on the blocks by your side. Yeah, nice, good job. Now we're going to reverse that movement. Fingertips on the ground. Place the weight into the right foot. As you lift the bum up, swing the left leg up and behind, and you're back in that standing split. I promise it will get easier the more you do this, okay? Now soften the front knee, gracefully drop the foot behind as slow as you can. Inhale, high lunge, reach your fingertips up. So it's all about control through these transitions, okay? Now exhale, pivot, pivot. You're in your warrior two facing the back of your mat. So your left leg will be leading. Inhale to just energetically lengthen through the spine. Imagine someone that is pulling you up from the crown of your head. Then exhale, float the hands down. Pivot both feet to face forward and we come into our pyramid pose. So you send the left hip back, straightening that left leg. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Then exhale, hands go down. This is when you have the option to lift up the left foot slightly to drag it behind into your down dog, or you just slide the leg behind and you're in your down dog. Yes. Then when you're ready, you go through your vinyasa. So there's lots of options for you to play in this flow if you want to make it harder or easier for yourself, okay? It's entirely up to where you feel you want to go to. Just take 3 nice deep breaths here. Again, take any movement in your down dog you feel you need to do. Maybe again, a little walking out of those heels. Wake up into the back of the legs just a little bit more. Take a final one. Inhale, right foot lifts to the sky. Same side, going a little bit quicker. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side, sweep the left arm up, forward in triangle. Exhale, left hand floats down, right foot lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, drop the foot down with control. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, left foot lifts up, standing splits. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, then kick the leg through to land in your pistol squat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands on the ground, reverse it. The leg lifts up, you're back in your standing splits. Take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to soften your right knee, gracefully drop the left foot behind. Inhale to high lunge, reach those arms up. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior two, front of the mat, left leg leading. Inhale to energetically lengthen through the spine. Exhale, float the hands all the way down to the ground. You're coming into that pyramid pose. Fold over the legs, straighten it. Inhale to lift through the spine. Exhale, hands go down. Bring a hover to the left leg as you step it behind into your down dog. Then when you're ready, go through your vinyasa. Beautiful, guys, really nice. If you need to modify anything throughout for your body, please do so. On your next inhale, gazing between the hands, bending at the knees, step or jump to come to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you arrive, then exhale to fold. Inhale to bend the knees, sweep the arms up. You're in your chair pose. Really squeeze those inner thighs together. Keep the bum nice and low and keep the weight back into the heels so you can really see the tips of your toes. Beautiful. Now from here, you're going to keep that connection of your inner thighs squeezed together as you lift up onto the very tips of your toes. Okay, so really try and keep everything switched on and strong. Lift those heels as high as you possibly can and keep your bum as low as possible. Super strong. 2 more breaths here. I know you're going to wobble. Not too low that you disengage, just low enough. Take a final breath. Beautiful. Now slowly lower your bum down towards your Achilles. Drop your heels down to the ground. Have a slight separation in your knees. So really take them as far as you can. Reach your fingertips forward. You're going to gracefully drop your bum down to come into your Navasana. Got it? Beautiful. Lift your feet up and you're in your boat pose. So exactly the same cues as your chair pose is your boat pose, okay? Squeeze the inner thighs together. Really get this strong connection to the center of our body. Really broaden through the collarbones and lift the feet up so they're truly parallel to the ground. Really suck in your belly button. Yes, everyone's favorite pose, our boat pose. Take a final breath. Now option, you can rock back forwards to come into your chair pose, or you can just drop your feet down, lift up, and you're in your chair. But the thing is I don't want you to use your hands. Yes, Ali. Beautiful, you've got it. Super strong, well done, Rebecca. All right, take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands go on the ground. Step, jump, float it back. Go through your vinyasa. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Dill is heating up the room. All right, inhale, send your left foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee goes to opposite elbow. Now extend the leg out long to the side, sweep your right arm up. Again, you can squeeze your inner thigh to hover that left foot off the ground. Exhale, right hand floats back down. Inhale, left foot lifts back up. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, then drop the foot down with control. Inhaling, right foot lifts up, standing splits. Exhale, fold over the leg. Again, grab hold of those blocks if you need them. Squeeze the right knee into your chest as much as you can, then extend the leg out long in front. You're in that pistol squat. Keep those fingertips reaching forward if you can. We're reversing it. Hands go down to the ground. Lift back up, right leg to the ceiling. Yeah, beautiful transition, Sonia. Lift that right foot up high. Now soften the left knee, drop the foot behind. Inhale, high lunge, sweep your arms up. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior two, back of the mat. Inhale to just lengthen through the spine. Exhale, float the hands down to the ground. We're coming into our pyramid pose. Right hip draws back. You're straightening through the right leg and you fold over it. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands go down. Try and get a hover in the right foot as you take it behind to come into your down dog. When you're ready, go through that vinyasa. Beautiful. So you're facing the back of the mat and you're going through your vinyasa. Then we'll just have a 3-breath hold here in our down dog. Beautiful, really nice. So again, just feel the opening through the back of the legs. Inhale through the nose. Take a final one. Inhaling, left foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side. Sweep that right arm up. Inhale, maybe hover that left foot. Exhale, right hand goes down. Inhale, left foot lifts back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, drop the foot down. Inhale, right foot lifts up, standing splits. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest. Then extend the leg out long in front as you lower into your pistol squat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands on the ground. We reverse it. Right foot lifts straight back up to the sky. Exhale, soften the front knee. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. You're in that high lunge. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior two. Take an inhale to just lengthen through the spine. Then exhale to float the hands down to the ground. Right leg straightens as you come into your pyramid pose. Beautiful, fold over the leg. Now when you're ready, start to lift up that right foot, drag it behind to come into that high lunge. Sorry, not high lunge, down dog. Beautiful. When you're ready, go through your vinyasa. On your next inhale, gaze in between the hands, bending at the knees, step, jump, float to come to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you arrive, then exhale to fold. Inhale to bend the knees, sweep the arms up, you come into that chair pose. All right, we're doing that chair to Navasana once more. We're gonna see if we can upgrade it and add in a crow pose if you have it in your practice, okay? So first of all, we're in our chair pose. Everything squeezing in, weight into heels. Then you're gonna lift up onto the very tips of your toes. Try and keep the bum low and keep squeezing everything in as you lift up. Now slowly lower your bottom towards your Achilles. When you get there, plant your heels down, then have a separation in your knees as you allow your bum to gracefully fall into your Navasana. Your legs lift up, you squeeze your inner thighs together. Beautiful, really nice. I know it's a mean one, right? Okay, take a nice deep inhale. Now from here, exhale, drop your feet down, lift up, and you come back into your chair pose or into your crow. You can have a little wobble like Dill did. Beautiful, so if you're coming into your crow, your hands plant, knees go to the back of the arms. Just take 2-3 breaths in your crow, then drop the feet down, inhale, lift back, up into your chair pose. We'll all meet back into our chair pose. So whatever way you want to get there, go for it. Beautiful. Take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands go on the ground, step, jump, float it back, go through your vinyasa.
Drop like a stone.
All right, take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right, this time round, we're working on pulsations and holds. So listen to my cues, okay? Inhale, right foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite. Sanya, I thought you were running away from us. Extend the leg out long to the side. Sweep the left arm up. You're in your fall-in triangle. Squeeze the inner thighs. Hover that right foot. Automatically hover it. Yes. Now exhale, float the left hand down. Right foot lifts back up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in. Drop the foot down with control. Inhale, left leg lifts up. You're in your standing splits. Exhale, draw the left knee into your chest. Everything squeezes in. Now, on the exhale, extend the left leg out long in front. We're in our pistol squat. Beautiful. From here, similar movement to what we did before. Reach your fingertips forward. Try and hover the foot. Okay? Try and not grab hold of the foot either. There you go. We're holding for 2. For 1, gracefully drop your bottom down. Now lift up this left leg so the knees are in line with each other. Try and create a little bit of a C curve in the spine. Reach your fingertips forward. There you go. We're just going to do 5 little pulses up of that left leg, okay? So you're going to lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Beautiful. Now we're coming out of it the way we came into it. So shift yourself forward. You can do a rock like Dill. Left leg lifts back up. Beautiful. Now just exhale to fold over that leg. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold. Just 4 more little pulses getting into that right hamstring. Inhale to lift through the spine. You can use those blocks if you need. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Final time. Inhale to lift through the spine. Exhale, soften your front knee. Drop the foot behind. Inhale to high lunge. Reach those fingertips up. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior 2. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, float the hands down. You're in that pyramid pose. Really send your left hip back. Now again, we're going to pulse, okay? So inhale to really try and create some space and length through the spine. Then exhale to fold the chest down. Inhale to open. Exhale to fold. Keep that left leg nice and strong. And the right. Inhale. Really imagine your toes are drawing in towards each other, so those legs are super strong. Exhale. Final inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, your left hand goes to the inside of your left foot. Your right foot drops down to 90 degrees. You sweep your right arm up and you're in your Trikonasana. So that left leg is straight. Beautiful. Take a really nice deep inhale, okay? Try and find this length through the right side. Really imagine you're trying to draw your bum back towards the person behind you. So we're really getting this gorgeous shape. Then when you're ready, you're going to reach your fingertips overhead so the arm is running alongside parallel to your ear. Keep sending that bum back. Take 2 more breaths here. Keep those legs super, super strong. Take a final inhale. Then exhale, float the hands down. From here, you step your left foot behind to come into a side plank. So the left foot goes back, left arm lifts up. Opposite side. Beautiful. 5 breaths, okay, in total. So from here, I want you to start to hover your left foot away from your right, so that top leg, yes. Then you can start to bend the knee and send the knee up towards the ceiling. Now, I just want you to stop here. So this is the furthest point that we're going. Really engage your glutes to keep lifting up. Drive the big toe knuckle down on that right foot. You have 2 more breaths. Final inhale. Exhale, float the hand down, foot goes down, go through your vinyasa. Beautiful job, guys, really strong. Awesome. All right, we're in our down dog. We're gonna stay here for 5 breaths of kind of like free time, okay? So, option 1, drop the knees to come into your child's pose. Option 2, start to make your way towards an inversion. Maybe headstand, forearm stand, or handstand. A lot of people will naturally gravitate towards handstand or forearm stand when working on hamstrings, but it's up to you. Maybe you want to start off with a headstand like Dill just did. But go to wherever you want to. Yes, nice, Rebecca, really good. You have 3 more breaths wherever you are. Just go to energetically where is good for you. Nice, Ali. Really keep that connection to your core if you are going upside down. If you're staying in your down dog, you have 1 more nice deep breath. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, we meet back, down dog. Just remember that you're facing the back of your mat if you moved away. Inhaling, right foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side, sweep that left arm up. Squeeze your inner thighs, hover that right foot. Now exhale, float the left hand down. Inhale, foot lifts to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, knee to chest, shift it forward, 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 forward. Then drop the right foot down with control. Inhale, left foot lifts up to the sky. We're in our standing split. Beautiful. We're just gonna hold it here. So I want you to bend your left knee and try and open up the left hip, okay? So we really want to get as much of an opening through the hip as possible in our standing splits. Now I want you to really plant your hands down to the ground or onto bricks. So we're gonna come almost as if we wanna come into our puppy handstand, okay? So puppy press into our handstand. You push the hands down and just lift up onto the right tippy toes. Okay, so that's our first step, is you lift onto your right tippy toes. And just try and lift up, push the ground away as much as you can. Maybe you'll start to get a little bit of a float of that right foot as you come into your handstand, maybe not, but we have 2 more breaths. The main thing is that you're actively pushing the hands down to the ground. Yes, you have a final breath, beautiful team. You'll feel that opening in the back of the leg. When you're ready, the right foot's on the ground, you extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Standing splits. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in and extend the leg out through. We're in that pistol squat. Take a nice deep inhale here. We're reversing it, hands down, left foot lifts back up, standing splits. Exhale to soften the front knee, gracefully drop the foot behind. Inhale, high lunge, sweep those arms up. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior two, front of your mat, left leg leading. Inhale to energetically lengthen through the spine. Exhale, float the hands down, you're in your pyramid pose. Left hip draws back ever so slightly as you fold over the leg. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, drag the left foot behind, you're in your down dog. When you're ready, go through your vinyasa. Beautiful. Take a really nice deep inhale, then exhale, drop the knees down, come into your child's pose. Take the knees nice and wide, allow your bum to come towards your heels, and just take a moment here to just breathe. Really draw that bum back, find the length through the spine. Allow that heart rate to soften. Just a moment of calm for that body. Take a final nice deep breath in your child's pose. Beautiful, guys. Then when you're ready, push yourself back. You're in your down dog. All right, from here, we're going to do a little bit of work towards our dolphin and towards our pincher, okay? So I want you to make sure that you can lower and lift your elbows at the same time. So whether your elbows drop down to the ground entirely or maybe they just hover, okay? The main thing is they lower and they lift at the same time. So you're in your down dog. On the exhale, lower the elbows down at the same time. Maybe they touch, maybe they hover. Inhale to lift the elbows back up. You're in your down dog. Exhale, lower the elbows down. Inhale to lift back up. Beautiful, guys. Really nice. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. 2 more times. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Final time. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. When you're ready, go through your vinyasa. All right, second side. Inhaling, left foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hover that left foot off the ground. Beautiful. Get that strength. And exhale, float the right hand back down. Inhale, left foot lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in all the way forward. Then drop the foot down with control. Inhale, left foot lifts up to the sky. Standing splits. Exhale, squeeze the right knee into the chest. Really squeeze it in. Then extend the leg out long in front. We're slowly lowering into that pistol squat. Now I want you to try and hover the right foot off the ground. Reach your fingertips forward and try not to keep hold of that foot. Okay, it's hard, it's strong. One more breath here. Don't drop your bum down yet. I know Dill has. Now exhale, gracefully drop your bum down. Beautiful. Create a C curve in the spine, okay? So send the belly button back. Reach your fingertips forwards. Then we're just doing 5 pulses of that right leg towards the ceiling. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Then we're coming out of it the way we came into it. So if you need to rock back or not, you bring yourself back forward into the pistol squat, then the right leg lifts up, you're in your standing splits. Beautiful, guys, really good. Now we're just pulsing. Exhale to fold over the leg. Inhale to lift through the spine. Keep on energetically sending the right leg a little bit higher. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale, final time. Exhale. Inhale. Now soften the front knee. Drop the foot behind. Gracefully inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pivot, pivot. Warrior two, back of your mat, right leg leading. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to windmill the hands down to the ground. We're in that pyramid pose. Draw that right hip back. Again, we're just going to pulse here. So So inhale to find the length through that spine. Really draw the shoulders back. Exhale to fold over the leg. Keep that right leg nice and engaged. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Keep pulling that right hip back. Inhale. Exhale. Final time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. Now inhale, lengthen. Drop the back heel down to 90 degrees. Right hand goes to the inside of that right foot. Then you lift your left arm up to come into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Beautiful. Really find that length through the side of the body. Again, imagine you're trying to stick your bum back and you're almost trying to curl the right side of your body under to shine your chest towards the ceiling, okay? Beautiful. Then you're going to reach those fingertips out in front so the arm is parallel to that ear. Take a final breath. Exhale, float the hands down to the ground. We're coming into our side plank Vashisthasana. Step the right foot behind, right arm lifts up. 5 breaths. I know it's long, guys. We've got this. Now, really start to hover the right foot away from the left, only if it feels good. Remember to try and drive the left big toe knuckle down to the ground, okay? Then draw the right knee into your armpit. You have 2 more breaths left. Keep lifting up through your hips. If you fall out of it, it's okay. Just come straight back into it again. Final breath. Exhale, float the hands down. Go through your vinyasa. All right, so we've come to that time again. 5 breaths, free time. So maybe you want to come into your child's pose. Maybe you want to come into a headstand, handstand, forearm stand. If it's your first time inverting today, come towards your headstand, okay? But if you did it already on the other side, then maybe think about progressing like Dylan to a handstand or maybe into a forearm stand. But truly go to where you want to go to. So even if you want to stay in your child's, just stay in your child's. Beautiful. Squeeze the inner thighs together if you're upside down. Point those toes. Find the connection to your core. Super strong team. Love it. Yes, Sanya. Take a final breath wherever you are. Beautiful. Then slowly make your way back towards your mat. Remember, we're facing the back of the mat. And you're in your down dog. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Inhaling, left foot lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side. Sweep that right arm up. Keep those hips lifted. Squeeze the inner thighs. Yes, perfect. Automatically hover that foot. Exhale, float the hand down. Send the foot back up to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in, then drop the foot down with control. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Standing splits. All right, now we're going to hold it here. Again, start to bend the right knee. Open up through the hip. Now, whether you need blocks or not, plant the hands down to the ground. Automatically start to shift your weight forward. Squeeze your belly button in. And come onto the very tips of those left toes. Maybe you can start to float up a little bit into a handstand. Yeah, nice, Sonia, really good. Awesome, guys. You have 2 more breaths here. Can you lift that leg up a little bit higher? Can you keep spinning the hip open and pressing more into the ground by really protracting those shoulders? Final breath. Exhale, knees to chest, squeeze it in. With control, extend the leg out long in front, you're in that pistol squat. Reach those fingertips forward, don't allow that bum to drop. Hands plant back down, we're reversing it. Right leg swings all the way back up to the ceiling. Take an inhale to lengthen, then exhale to soften the front knee, drop the foot behind. Inhale, high lunge, reach those fingertips up. You've got it. Exhale, pivot, pivot, warrior 2, front of the mat. Take an inhale to energetically lengthen through the spine. Then exhale to float your hands down to the ground. We're in that pyramid pose. Straighten through the right leg, really draw the right hip back as you exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands go down. Really try and hover the foot as you send it behind to come into your down dog. Then when you're ready, go through your vinyasa. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. We're going to do our dolphin to down dog variation again, okay? So when you're ready, you're just going to hover your elbows or maybe drop them down entirely, but they lower at the same time. So drop those elbows down. You're in that dolphin. Then inhale to lift the elbows up. Yes. Exhale to drop the elbows down. Inhale to lift them up. Really lift them at the same time. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, super strong, 2 more times. Exhale to lower, keep wrapping the armpits in. Inhale to lift, final time. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Awesome. When you're ready, go through your vinyasa. That is such a perfect prep to do if you're working towards your pincher, okay? So it's a really cruel exercise, but it's a really good one. All right, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, your right foot lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, extend the leg out long, keep it hovered. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, float the left hand down, right foot lifts back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, drop the foot down with control. Inhale, left foot lifts up, standing splits. Now exhale, we're just going to pulse here as you squeeze the left knee into your chest. Now you're going to start to hover your fingertips off the ground, okay? So it's like we're in a warrior 3. Then on the inhale, you're going to extend the left leg behind, coming into your warrior 3. Then exhale, draw the knee into the chest. You're in that little ball. Your fingertips stay hovered. Inhale to extend. Yes. Exhale, your little ball. Inhale to extend. Final time. Exhale, that little ball. Try and keep those fingers hovered. And then reach the leg behind. Beautiful. Now drop your hands down. Draw the left knee into your chest. Squeeze it in. Extend the leg out long in front. You're in that pistol squat. All right, I promise we're almost done with the yin, the yang rather. Now slowly drop your bum down to the ground. Again, keep the knees in line with each other. Create a C curve. Reach your fingertips out in front. Slowly for a count of 5, we're coming to lie all the way down onto your back. So for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. All right, send your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. You can completely relax down. Keep the right knee bent. We're coming into a half happy baby. So bend your left knee, grab hold of the outer edge of that left foot, okay? If you want to go for the big toe bind, you can. If you can't reach the foot, then you can go for that ankle. And just breathe here. You can extend the right leg long if you want to, but just try and open up into the hips. Start to allow the heart rate to soften ever so slightly. Beautiful. Now we have our final little bit of deeper hamstring stretching, okay? So you can go for the big toe bind, or you can grab hold of the ankle or the shin, wherever is most comfortable for you. But you're just going to extend the foot up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Now we're just going to slightly pulse, okay? So on the exhale, you're going to open the leg out to the side. So that left foot will go down to the left side of the body. So we're changing to an inner thigh stretch. If you have a strap or a towel that you find easier, then go for it. Inhale to bring the foot back to center. And exhale to allow the foot to fall to the side. Inhale to bring it back to center. Keep that right hip planted. Exhale, take the foot out to the side.
Thank you.
Inhale to lift it back up. Exhale out to the side. Final time. Inhale to bring it back up. And exhale out to the the sides. Beautiful. All right, inhale to bring it back to center. Squeeze both of your knees into your chest. Give them a really nice tight hug. Beautiful. Now you're going to rock up and down your spine to come into your Navasana boat pose. So find that nice little rock. Sit that bum down, squeeze those inner thighs. Beautiful. We're just going to have 3 deep breaths in our Navasana. Just start to bring back a little bit of fire to our practice once more. Squeeze those knees in. Take a final breath. Then cross the legs over, hands go down, step, jump, float back to go through your vinyasa. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. One more time. Deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend the leg out long to the side. Sweep the right arm up. Automatically hover that left foot. Exhale, right hand floats back down. Inhale, foot lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in and drop the foot down with control. Inhale, right foot lifts up, standing splits. Exhale, squeeze the knee in. Again, we're going to pulse. So I want you to lift your hands off the ground. Maybe bring them to heart center, or maybe just keep those fingertips hovered. We're in a warrior 3. Now on the inhale, extend the right leg behind. Exhale, draw the right knee in. Inhale, extend. I know it's wobbly. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale to extend. Find that quiet in the body. Exhale, draw it in. Final 2. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful control. Final time. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly lower the fingertips down to the ground. The right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in. Then kick the leg through. You're in your pistol squat. Beautiful, guys. All right, gracefully drop your bottom down to the ground. Lift that right leg up. Reach your fingertips forward. You've got that C curve in the spine. For a count of 5, we're lowering. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath. Draw the right knee into the chest. We're coming into our happy baby. So just start off with the left knee bent and the sole of the foot on the ground. Then if that feels okay, extend the left leg long. Just take a few breaths to really get into the inner thigh groin on that right leg in our half happy baby. Allow your spine to just melt down towards the ground. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, go for either the big toe bind or maybe the ankle or the shin, wherever you can. Grab hold of that right leg and extend the foot towards the ceiling. Really keep nice and planted through that left hip. On the exhale, swing that right leg open. So really opening up through the inner thigh. Then inhale to bring it back to center. Exhale to swing it open. Really keep that activity in that right leg. Inhale back to center. 3 more times. Exhale, allow it to open. Inhale back to center. Final 2. Exhale. Inhale. Final 1. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to center. Beautiful. Squeeze both knees into your chest. Give them a nice little tight hug. Just gently rock side to side. Massage the lower spine. Then when you're ready, rock up and down your spine. We're coming into our Navasana once more. Beautiful. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Really lift through the spine. Breathe. Take a final one. Exhale, cross the legs over, roll over the knees, hands go down, step, jump, float back, go through your vinyasa. Beautiful. Then from here, just drop your knees down, come into your child's pose. Take your bum towards your heels, lengthen through that spine. Just take 3 nice deep breaths. Final 2. Beautiful. And when you're ready, lift your bum up, cross your legs over, and just come to sit on your bum behind you. Nice. Then extend your legs out long, shuffle your bum slightly further forward. Beautiful. A little bit further forward. All right, so your legs come together. Really take away the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Reach your fingertips up. We're coming into our Dandasana. So I want you to keep your fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Really try and hinge from your waist as you lower your chest over the legs. Now just stop as far as you can. Keep reaching the fingertips overhead. Beautiful. So it's a much more of an active Dandasana. I really want you to imagine you're trying to pull with the back of the body. So your belly and your lower spine is trying to pull your chest further down. You have one more breath in this active Dandasana. Take a final inhale. Then exhale to fold forward to come into your Paschimottanasana. Now you can grab hold of your feet, your big toes, whatever's in your reach, maybe your ankles, and actively try and pull yourself down, keeping that flat spine. So you can start to use your biceps to pull you down a little bit more. So it's a very active Paschimo. Really keep your shoulders dropped, and it's this idea of leading with a flat spine as far as you can. Take a final breath. Then inhale to lift back up. Reach your fingertips forward this time. Then slowly curl back to come to lie all the way down. Take it nice and slow. Really think of it as a nice little added ab workout for you. Beautiful. When you're ready, bend the knees, walk the feet in. Make sure you can tickle the back of the heels. We're going to come into a tiny bit of back bending. So we've done so much opening and strengthening through the back of the body. We want to do our final bit of strengthening in our back bends. So make sure you can tickle the back of the heels with the fingertips. When you're ready, just scoop your tailbone under, lift your bottom up 1 vertebrae at a time to come into your bridge. Now we're going to do 2 back bends. If you feel ready to come into a wheel, feel free to go for it now. So your hands go underneath your shoulders and you lift up into your full wheel pose. If you need a bit of a warm up first, then please feel free to stay in your bridge for 3 more breaths. We will have 1 more back bend after this. So wherever you are, bridge or wheel, I want you to imagine that you're getting that slight squeeze of your knees towards each other. So we're keeping a lot of activity in the inner thighs. This will get your glutes firing just that little bit more. Take a final breath. Then slowly lower all the way down wherever you are. Beautiful. Just take a moment here. Maybe take the feet to mat width distance and knock the knees in together. Beautiful. We've got 1 more back bend. So when you're ready, bring those feet back to where they were, hip distance. Make sure you can tickle the back of the heels. Now again, either come into your bridge or your full wheel. So scoop your tailbone under, lift your hips at 1 vertebrae at a time. If you feel good, stay in your bridge, or if you want to go more, place the hands underneath the shoulders, lift up, and you're in that wheel. Beautiful. We have 4 more breaths. So if you're in your full wheel, really drive the heels down to lift up a little bit more. If you're in your bridge, maybe you want to place a block underneath your lower spine to really come into the more restorative version. Otherwise, hold it here. 2 more breaths. Really open up through the front of the body and you really use that strength in the back. Final 1. Then slowly peel yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. This time, keep your feet mat distance or make them mat distance. Knock the knees in together. Place 1 hand on your heart, 1 hand on your belly. Just start to close the eyes down. And just start to feel all of that energy rushing through you. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths. You've all worked so incredibly hard on that flow today. It's a real nasty one with all those pistol squats. So just allow your body to just kind of settle and to just feel. Take a final deep breath. Beautiful. Then draw the knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice little tight squeeze. And we're just going to finish off with a little bit of fire to balance out those energies. So we're going to come into a spinal rotation. Just drop the knees over to the left side. Swing that right arm open. Really just allow for that nice twist through the spine. Now you can hook the right leg over the left if you want to make it deeper. Maybe even go for a cat twist by grabbing hold of your left foot with your right hand in your spinal rotation. Maybe not if you don't want to. And we're just going to have 10 deep breaths here in our spinal rotation, okay? So we're really just trying to neutralize through the spine, really twist everything out and allow our heart rate to truly soften. Five more. We lost 2 people.
That would have been signal.
Final 2 deep breaths. Maybe notice if that knee is falling a little bit closer towards the ground. Final 1. Slowly peel yourself back to center. Just take it nice and slow. I know after a deep spinal rotation, it can feel a little bit intense. Take a moment in center, then when you're ready, take it straight away over to the other side. So your knees fall to the right side. Again, maybe hook the top leg over the bottom and that left arm swings open. Once you arrive, we're having 10 deep breaths there. So really allow the knee to soften. Almost imagine that the earth is trying to gravitate that knee towards it. If you went for your cat pose on the other side, then go for it on this side. You really want the shoulder to fall down to the ground, so there's this strong connection of the shoulder towards the earth. Allow your spine to just twist and neutralize after all of the forward folding that naturally comes with opening up through the hamstrings. You have 5 more deep breaths. It's really important after all of that yang energy to just end with a little bit of yin. Final breath. When you're ready, just slowly peel yourself back to center. And we're just going to come into a short little shavasana whilst I've got you all virtually. So just allow every single part of you to just melt down onto the ground. Allow those shoulders to feel heavy. Allow the palms to shine up to the skies if you're receiving this last little bit of energy from the earth today. Take a really nice deep full inhale through the nose. Fill the whole of the belly, the whole of the rib cage. And exhale to just very gently sigh out your mouth. One more time, inhale, feel the whole of that front body expand with that new breath. And exhale to sigh it out. Then slowly start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Just bring a little bit of life back. Stretch your arms overhead. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch, maybe a little bit of a yawn. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. Give them a nice little tight squeeze. Then slowly make your way to a comfortable cross-leg position. at the top of the mat, keeping your eyes closed. When you get there, bring your hands to prayer, to heart center. Take an inhale to just energetically lift and lengthen through the spine. Then place the knuckles of thumb to third eye, forehead center, and exhale to namaste, bow forwards.